Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Taheer, Daya, and I am your host of TDOT'S. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have an excellent show. When I say excellent show, what I mean is, all of our other shows have been excellent. When I say excellent, I mean is equally as excellent, however a little bit different. We chose to utilize a little bit of a change of scenery within our show today, and I definitely hope you guys enjoy that. That's number one. Number two is also our guest is an amazing multi-talented person, or multi-talented person, tomato, however you want to choose it. But today's guest is definitely very talented in multiple ways, and again, you will see what I mean when it comes to using the show. Please do make sure you stay tuned. He gives a lot of advice. He's got his own YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, for today's episode, I'd love to welcome you to TDOT'S Talent. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're keeping well. My name is Taheer Daya, and I'm your host of TDOT'S Talent. The reason why I do say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening is simply because I do not know what time you're looking at this video at. So that's why I say it. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have an excellent guest, a really cool, awesome guy that I've met actually on Instagram. But ladies and gentlemen, I would love to introduce you today with my new guest. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike.
Taheer, what's going on, man?
How you doing, buddy? How are you?
Good. What about you?
Not too bad. Thank you very much for coming by,
No problem. It's my pleasure.
It.
Thank you for having me.
The pleasure is definitely all mine. Mike, so you and I, we met on Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it okay if we give your last name?
Yeah, of course. Mike Chimmy is my name.
There's so many Mikes out there.
Yeah. Very common name. 5 in my family
if they
alone.
Google Mike, then they're
yeah.
So you said it was Chimmy?
Chimmy, yeah.
It's Italian, yeah?
It's Italian,
awesome.
Italian heritage.
Cool. This is my first time meeting you, Mike.
Yes.
And you know what? I really do appreciate you doing this show with us here today. I met you on Instagram.
Yes.
Which was awesome.
Definitely. Thank you for reaching out.
Oh, well, thank you
really appreciate it.
Thank you for reaching back out to
no
me
problem.
as well. What I did was I messaged Mike, ladies and gentlemen, and I basically asked him to come on the show because his Instagram page really caught my attention. Not only the followers or the amount of followers that he has, but the pictures that he takes, the talent that he has, not only when it comes to pictures, but we will get to his other talent momentarily. But yes, the pictures that he took definitely caught my attention, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we have Mike on the phone on the show today. So what we're going to talk about really is promoting your YouTube channel.
Yes,
right. Because
definitely.
you've got an awesome YouTube channel.
Thank you. Thank you.
You do some do-it-yourself stuff.
Yes.
You talk a lot about. You give a lot of advice on your channel. Yeah.
Definitely.
Why don't we talk a little bit about your YouTube channel, if
Sure.
you don't mind?
So basically, my YouTube channel is called Helpful DIY.
Helpful DIY, okay.
And it started off as a do-it-yourself channel that was geared towards home renovations.
Okay.
When my wife and I bought our house, I was doing some renovations in the house, and I just said I wanted to start, a channel just showing people how to do things themselves.
Right.
And then it later progressed into car do-it-yourself videos, and then general car videos because I'm a car guy, then reviews, some motivational videos, business advice, vlogs, and now it's pretty much just, the way I look at it is people with a do-it-yourself mindset. They like to be successful all around. Usually they're not just, I want to do this myself and that's it. They're generally want to be successful people.
Absolutely.
So that's what it's focused on.
That's cool.
Doing it yourself, this thing called life. Everything in life, if you want to be successful, at everything, whether it's a home renovation project or just becoming a better person, becoming a better parent, becoming a better husband, boyfriend, whatever it is.
Yes.
That's the focus of it.
Excellent. And you know what is really totally cool, what I find at least, when I was a young lad, my dad had a bunch of encyclopedias.
Yeah.
And rest in peace, Dad. He has passed away, since then, unfortunately. But he had a bunch of encyclopedias, and they were basically do-it-yourself encyclopedias. How to
build a wagon,
awesome.
how to build a shed, how
That's
to
awesome.
make a chicken coop, whatever it
Yeah.
is you wanted.
Yeah.
But they were encyclopedia. I mean, nowadays we've got utilizations such as Google and
Yes.
Yahoo or whatever. Google is pretty much it.
Yeah, the top dog for sure.
The top dog
That's
for sure, exactly. But but back then I do remember going through a lot of his encyclopedias, and do-it-yourself stuff has been huge.
Yes.
Since time.
Oh yeah.
So even the fact that you might not physically be doing stuff, but you're giving advice, I think that's pretty cool too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because it's do-it-yourself advice. How are you going to better yourself?
Yeah.
I know that one time I tuned into your YouTube channel, obviously after we'd met.
Yeah.
Or spoken rather.
Yeah.
You were talking specifically about how to drive a manual car.
Yeah, that's my most viewed video.
Is it really?
That is, yeah, it's at almost 1.8 million views.
No.
Yeah, it's at 1,780,000 as of this morning.
Good
Something
sir.
of that
I am going to
sort.
shake your hand to that
Thank
because
you.
that is absolutely
Thank you.
incredible. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you hit 1 million views even, that's amazing. But
Thank you.
1.8?
Yeah, almost 1.8.
That's
Maybe
almost,
it's 1.8 by now. I don't know.
That's almost 2 freaking million views.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, thank you. It was very, it really took off, I think, because I spent, it's not a lot of time on filming the video,
Yes.
but in preparation for the video,
Yes.
and it literally teaches you how to drive manual from start to
I
finish.
love it.
If you've never
I
touched
love
a
it.
manual car, you watch the video, there's a good chance that you'll be able to start driving manual and
Yes.
practicing,
Absolutely.
by the time that you're done.
Do you have
So-
a manual car yourself?
Yes.
What kind of car do you drive?
It's a Honda Civic SI, 2009 Honda Civic
nice,
SI. Yeah.
nice.
But not for long. We'll see. It's got like 160,000 kilometers. So
Is that your first car?
It's my first new car. I had
first
a
new car? Okay.
1990
So you bought new
Jetta.
cars and you bought it in 2009?
Yeah, December of 2008.
Nice.
So
Cool.
yeah,
So you had a
1990 Volkswagen Jetta.
Okay.
Started doing some do-yourself stuff with the Jetta.
Nice.
I was 17. I just turned 17. I bought the car for $1,200.
And that was a 97?
No, it was a 1990.
Oh, sorry, 1990.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
so it was a while ago,
1998, okay.
and I started doing some, rinky-dinky stuff, and then I had a 1991 Honda Civic that I had for a few more months, did a few things myself,
Cool.
and then I didn't have a car for a while. I was just driving, my parents' car in the evenings and stuff.
It's funny you mentioned the 1991 Honda Civic.
Hatchback.
The
best.
The hatchback.
The legendary car.
The reason why it's funny, because actually I was going to say, before you mentioned the 1991 Honda Civic, my very first car was a 1991
Come on,
Honda Civic.
hatchback?
And no, it wasn't the hatchback. It was the sedan style.
Okay.
It was a white car.
Yeah, I still
with
like
tinted
those cars.
windows.
Love
it
those
was
cars.
a cool car.
So reliable.
The roll-up. You remember the roll-up
Yeah,
windows? You
yeah.
don't have those.
No way, not anymore.
Not anymore. But that was my very first car. And the reason why I'm saying it's interesting that you mentioned is because well, I guess your first newest car was was the 2009 Honda.
Yeah.
And
Love
my
that
first
car.
my first car was a 1990 Honda Civic.
Yeah.
My second car was a and they were both, by the way, they were both manual. My second car was a 1992 Nissan Pathfinder.
Oh yeah.
That was
Pathfinder.
manual as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
one of the
fun.
only SUVs that you can get in manual.
Oh,
I
that
love
was
those.
just so much
Love
fun.
those.
Totally awesome. And then my third car was a 1997 Subaru Legacy GT.
Oh, yeah.
That one had
Manual
a little
as well?
That one was not manual.
Yeah,
that one
still
was
an
not
awesome
manual,
car.
yes.
4-wheel drive.
It was
Or whatever it is, all-wheel drive,
It was
yeah.
all-wheel drive. Hell of a lot of money at gas.
For sure.
So that's why I switched to my fourth car, which was then a 2003 Mazda Protege 5.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
That was my the last car.
Yeah.
And then I ended up getting into some trouble with drinking and driving. I don't mind telling you guys about that.
Mr. Honest.
Please don't do it. And that was my last car, so I ended up selling that car to a scooter, an electric scooter.
Oh, nice.
So
That's awesome.
I was one of those goofballs with the freaking helmet on my head and a suit.
Yeah.
Going to work. Hey, just drive on to Richmond Hill, Ontario over here in my little silent scooter. It was complete. And then there was a couple of times that got caught in rainstorms, thunderstorms in that scooter.
Yeah.
Completely stalled for a while. That was crazy. So yeah, those were the vehicles that I had. But I did
That's
find
awesome.
that pretty cool and interesting that that you had the same car that I had.
Definitely.
Actually. Well, you had the
Crazy
hatchback
coincidence.
I had today. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. What is your YouTube channel name, if you don't mind letting us know?
So it's called Helpful DIY.
Okay.
If you go on YouTube and you type in Helpful DIY, you should be able to find it.
Just Helpful
pretty easily.
DIY, one word.
Yeah.
Helpful, no dots or
No,
underscores.
just Helpful
so,
DIY.
ladies and gentlemen, it's Helpful full DIY.
Yes.
You will see a little description in the bottom corner over there.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So please be sure to check that out.
This morning, it just surpassed 10 million views for all of the videos on the channel. Yeah. So,
no way.
Man,
Another congratulations are in order. Wow, that is incredible.
Got the paper.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So it's just this morning was it's the only reason I wanted to mention it, because it's so
10 million
fresh.
views this morning before you did the show.
Yeah.
10 million views.
I posted it on my Instagram. Surpassed, all of the videos on the channel as a whole.
Wow. Congratulations on that. That is absolutely incredible.
Thank you. Good stuff. I'm very happy.
That is incredible. What, maybe to the younger generation out there, and perhaps even for myself and the channel, what would be your advice to others, maybe in perhaps gaining some views?
If I had to create some short form advice, it would probably be, it's a long haul. It's definitely, you have to play the long game, not the short game. If you want a YouTube channel, if you want to have a successful YouTube channel, or even on Instagram, anything on social media, it's always going to be a long game. If you see some overnight successes, chances are this is like their 4th or 5th channel that they've already learned, and that just because they've done so well with so few videos so quickly, it's because they've already learned the craft for so many years.
Incredible.
But
that's kind of how they do it.
Yeah, I would say test and see what works.
Do your thing.
Yeah, definitely a long game. See what works.
On what channel you're running as well. What it is you're talking about. Find your niche. Perhaps.
Yes. Education, entertainment, vlogging. My rule of thumb is that you should always educate or entertain on YouTube, or both.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be one of the two.
Agreed.
That's, if you want to be successful, it can't just be like sort of a mishmash of, it's got to be one of the two or both. You need to at least educate or at least entertain. We'll leave it at that.
100%, or both.
Or both. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I think what we're doing is both on this show.
Oh yeah, hopefully you guys are laughing.
We're educating people about our local talent. And we're entertaining them at the same time.
Yes. Definitely.
I'm definitely going to show a few pictures from, or a few pictures from your Instagram account, which we are going to get to momentarily. As for YouTube, I want to, if it's okay with you, perhaps post a few of your links below of some
links. Yeah, for sure. By all means, post links. Yeah,
excellent,
definitely.
Perfect. And you're right. In time, people will sort of find that they will receive the amount of subscribers that they would like to have.
Definitely.
It takes a couple of cool videos, and it's trial and error. Nobody knows exactly how you're going to make
even success. I don't know. Yeah,
nobody knows, right? So I think it's really cool that you do the helpful do-it-yourself stuff, or the DIY stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you for posting the channel. Again, it's going to be at the bottom. Helpful DIY. Thank you for posting that as well. I like your channel very, very much.
Thank you.
I have seen quite a few episodes, even though I've known you for less than a couple of weeks. I definitely have seen quite a few of your videos.
Thank you.
Very not only entertaining but educational as well.
Yes, thank you.
So like TDOT'S ladies and gentlemen, his show is also his channel and shows and movie clips are really, really entertaining and educational as well. So please do be sure to check that out. Sorry, there's a bee. There's a bee or a wasp or something around here. You're not allergic, are you?
No, okay. Sort of, but it's okay.
That's my pet.
I'm a tough guy. It's okay.
He follows me around every now and then. He's my little pet bee. As long as you're okay. As long as you're not allergic, if we need to move.
It's okay. I'm not allergic where I need an EpiPen.
I don't have an EpiPen. I just have a pen.
No problem. Just stab it in me. That's fine.
Well, we're not going to stab you with it. I promise you that. So, there's one thing I want, if you don't mind, I want to get a little bit of a personal level with you.
Definitely.
You are the second person. Actually, first of all, you're my third guest on the show.
Awesome. That's good.
My first guest, his name was Mike. Okay, Michael.
Yeah.
And your name is also Mike or
Michael. Yeah.
Michael.
He
was a teacher, or he still is a teacher.
So am I.
Teacher, and you're a teacher.
Yes.
Isn't that incredible?
It's a great profession.
That is
very
really
rewarding
cool.
profession.
You're the second Mike that I've interviewed that is a teacher, and you're my third guest. So
crazy
I think
coincidence.
That's really cool. So tell me, what exactly is it that you teach?
So I teach elementary school.
Okay.
I'm qualified to teach anywhere from JK, from junior kindergarten all the way up to grade 12. But I am teaching in elementary school, and that's it. It's grade 6, 7 this year. It's a great year so far. And yeah, it's a great profession, very rewarding profession. Every day is a good day as a teacher. That's for sure.
That's awesome. And so you what do you teach? What grade specifically?
So
you're qualified to to teach from JK to grade
12.
12.
Yeah. So basically all of the elementary school and high school grades.
High school.
Yeah.
Have you taught high school?
No. I taught it in high school a few times.
How did that go?
It was fun. I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah.
Did the kids take to you well? Because we all know how high school kids can sort of.
Yes. But yeah, they did. They yeah.
There's one interesting thing that I do want to mention, and this is something that I literally just thought of and realized. So when I interviewed Microphone, he was talking about him teaching as well, him being an elementary school teacher as well.
Yeah.
And he said he utilized the word qualified to teach. Is that a thing that you guys are taught?
No, it's just if you take.
It kind of stuck out to me. That's why I was like, yeah.
So when you go to teachers college, at least in Ontario, when you go to teachers college, you become qualified to teach certain divisions.
Okay.
So a certain level of, certain divisions, certain levels of grade levels.
Yes.
And then you can take additional qualifications courses, or as they say, additional basic qualifications courses, ABQs, that will qualify you to teach additional grades.
Interesting.
So when I went to teachers college, I was qualified to teach from junior kindergarten to grade 6.
Okay.
And then I took additional courses, ABQs, to teach up to grade 12. Up to grade 10, and then also one other one up to grade 12.
So they call it ABQs.
Yeah. So one qualified me from 7 to 10, and then another one qualified me in 11 and 12.
Well, why don't they call it ABCs?
I don't know. It's an acronym for additional basic qualifications.
And I'm pretty sure when Microphone sees this video, he'll know exactly what it is you're talking about, for sure. Me myself, I'm not a teacher. I have tutored before, not only children but adults as well. I myself, my background has been in the technical industry. I do remember when I think I was about 18 years old. I did teach adults how to use Microsoft Word.
That's
and Excel
awesome.
And
you are a teacher.
In a sense,
you teach.
I think I need a little bit more practice when it came to teaching, because that class did not last long. It was basically them watching PowerPoint videos and them watching like lessons on the computer. They were more, adults, the older generation, they're more practical, right?
Yes.
Write stuff down, teach us about stuff. If we have questions, can you answer it?
Yes.
I could definitely answer the questions they had to a certain extent. But they were basically meant to just sit there and watch a video. And I was just there to basically be in charge as an 18-year-old kid with a bunch of 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds and 60-year-olds that are learning how to use a freaking computer.
That's hilarious.
Yes, it was for sure.
But it must have been fun, for sure.
You know what? It was fun. It was definitely a great time. It was voluntary. I was volunteering. I didn't get any money for it. And I think, sometimes volunteering gives you a lot of pleasure, I find,
Definitely.
So the word qualified, it comes from, and the reason why you and Microphone both utilize that word is because it does come from
being qualified.
ABQs of qualification.
Like literally qualified.
Yes. Now, I do want to talk to you about how a little bit more and expand a little bit more as to how it is you and I met.
Yes, for sure.
So you and I, we met on Instagram.
Yes.
I'd seen your videos. Not your videos, excuse me, your pictures. And I did see your videos afterwards on YouTube. But I messaged you and I just said, hey, you know what? I love your pictures. Is it okay if you're down to come by and do perhaps an episode with us for TDOT'S Mike, I really do appreciate you coming over here. I think that is absolutely wonderful.
Thank you for having me on the show. I really appreciate it.
Listen, the pleasure is definitely all mine. And you know what? We've got a cool background. Ladies and gentlemen, we decide to do something a little bit different. We are outdoors. There's a baseball diamond behind us, but this is the city that we live in. This is not going to be the only episode whereby you will see us outdoors in our outdoor studio and filming TDOT'S Talent episodes. So what you will see is more of this. Hopefully maybe one time we'll do some stuff in front of the CN Tower, or what I still like to call the Sky Dome, not the Rogers Center. Do you like to call it the Sky Dome or the Rogers Center?
I refer to it as the Rogers Center now, but I like this. It's the Sky Dome at heart. That's the truth.
All the way.
Yes.
Sky Dome for sure. I would never call it to me, I've been there since I was a kid. I'm sure you have as well. And for me, Sky Dome has always been what you call it. It's what I've been growing up calling it. It's always going to be the Sky Dome.
It's true.
Me. My dad has a cousin. I believe, yeah, it's my dad's cousin, and she was one of the architects that helped to build the Skydome.
Wow, that's awesome.
So what the architects, what they'll do is they'll actually sign their name on the roof of the dome.
That's amazing.
On the part that like opens.
Yeah.
So everybody that worked on the Skydome
That's
actually
incredible.
has their signatures on it.
That is awesome.
Isn't that pretty cool?
That's yeah, that is.
So I still call it Skydome. To me, at home, it is Skydome. It's what has happened since Toronto has been opened up and the Skydome's been opened up. You've had the CN Tower.
Yeah.
You've had the Skydome.
Yeah, the
How
two main
pissed
attractions.
would you be if Rogers was to buy the CN Tower and call it the Rogers? I'd be pretty freaking pissed.
I'd be a little bit ticked off. Yeah, that's for sure. I'd be a bit angry for sure. I would still call it the CN Tower. Yeah. On my Instagram, I'd still put hashtag CN Tower.
CN Tower.
Wouldn't
of
put
course. I wouldn't even utilize the new name. I'd
Yeah.
just be like, CN Tower, what are you guys talking about? I don't know what you're speaking of. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in today to today's episode of TDOT'S Talent. We have Mike over here, and he did an excellent job of even meeting with me. Somebody who hit today over 10 million views.
10 million views.
This morning. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. But before we do head out, I want to talk about 3 of your Instagram channels. You have 3, you said, right?
3, yeah.
Yeah. What are your 3 Instagram channels?
So my personal Instagram, which is where you guys can follow me if you want to just, see. Ooh.
Of course. It's okay. It's okay.
If you guys want to see what I'm up to, any YouTube milestones that I hit and stuff like that, please follow me on Instagram. It's Mike Chimmy, and that's spelled MikeChimmy. And that's just sort of a log of my life and what I'm up to and stuff like that. And then I have 2 other Instagram accounts that are not personal based. So one of them is called Toronto Life.
That's the one that I met you off
yes.
of. Totally
so
awesome.
It's
Toronto
based
Life.
on this awesome city. And essentially, most of the pictures I've curated from Toronto's best photographers. So I will go on Instagram and I'll reach out to the photographers and I will feature their pictures. Some of the pictures are taken by myself, but I'm not a photographer by nature.
Okay.
So I feature other photographers and the awesome shots that they take.
That's awesome.
And I always give them credit. So you'll know if I don't give any credit, then that picture was taken by myself. But if I give credit, then obviously I'm sending a shout out to the photographers. I'm giving credit where credit is due.
And good for you to give the credit out.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not, otherwise it would be called stealing.
Yes, exactly. I'm not here to take any content.
Of course. No, so you're doing it right. And it's called Toronto Life.
Toronto Life.
Account.
Yeah.
And the first one was called Mike Chimmy.
Mike Chimmy. And then,
so just check out at Mike Chimmy, check out at Toronto Life. And there is one more Instagram account as well.
And the third Instagram account is called Brosentials. So it's BROSSENTIALS. And basically it's the same idea as Toronto Life, but I'm just featuring bro stuff, we'll call it. So all sorts of stuff that, we'll say 99% of guys are into: sports, cars, watches, clothes, style, suits, environments, anything that guys are into.
Cool.
That's what I feature on that channel because that's stuff that I like too. Exactly. Same thing. I curate content, so I'll take in my opinion the best photos, and then I feature them on the account. And most of the time, I'm a big watch collector, so I'll feature. Yeah.
Can I see your watch right now?
Sure. Yeah. Right now I'm actually wearing a Bertucci watch.
Nice.
Very nice watch.
Yeah. Show it to the camera there. Yeah.
Awesome watch today. Awesome watch.
That's cool.
It's one of my favorite ones because you can take off the strap quickly.
What did you say the brand name was?
Bertucci watch.
Oh, Bertucci.
Yeah.
Eh? Wow.
So if you have a NATO strap, you can just take this strap off quickly and insert a new NATO strap really quickly.
That's cool.
So it's like an easy change.
This kind of stuff
on Brosentials and on my YouTube channel. Yeah. And even on Toronto Life sometimes.
That's BROSS
ENTIALS. Yeah, bro, like essentials, but Brosentials.
Awesome, man. Yeah. That's very creative. Not only with first of all, cool that you got Toronto Life.
Yeah,
that is totally awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
But so you've got, obviously you're talented all around. You come
Thank
up
you.
with creative names. You still got the names.
Yes.
In the nick of time.
Yes.
And do you think that might have contributed the name itself?
I would say
to your success. I mean,
yes. At the beginning, I believe that at the beginning of a social media channel, whether it's a YouTube channel or on Snapchat or on Instagram,
of course,
even a Facebook page, I would say at the beginning of its life that the name is important, just because it draws people in. If it's a catchy name,
that's true.
If it's easy to remember, if you're utilizing alliteration or anything, then it at the beginning. But I would say once you have achieved even a few 100, maybe even a few thousand followers or subscribers, I would say the name doesn't really matter as much.
I hear that.
Just because I've seen so many successful channels, with the weirdest names that you'll ever hear, like with all sorts of numbers in them. But you know what? It works because the content.
It's the content.
Yes,
that's what it is.
Exactly.
So, ladies and gentlemen, take that tip from Mike, because you know what? What he's trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, is if you're going to do something, go big or go home.
Yes.
Because you just never know when something is actually going to hit success.
Yes.
Once it does hit success, you're golden.
Yeah.
You are golden. And when I say golden, I mean spiritually,
yes,
and mentally, of course. You're going to feel good. You're going to do good. You're going to be inspired to do more.
Yeah.
I personally haven't even hit the remotest close to amount of views as you have.
You will one day.
Hopefully,
keep pushing, man.
But I
keep
will
pushing.
definitely tell you this: you've definitely inspired me, and I certainly am sure you've inspired a lot of people out there.
Thank you,
Mike. Once again, I want to thank you very
much
for joining me today.
It's been my pleasure.
Us today here at the show. The pleasure once again is all mine.
Both of ours. Pleasure is both of ours.
Definitely mine. Definitely mine. Thank you very much, Mike.
Thank you, Taheer.
Pleasure is all mine.
Thank you.
Thank you.